Hello, good day, good day. David Bradley here, and today we have a rare find. This is a Commodore typewriter. I do not know the model. I suppose I could look and see if I were so inclined. It had a case on the top. No, I don't want to do that now. I want to try. So, in just moving the carriage across, we see that it does seem to be responsive, and all seems good. By the way, many years ago, at Northern Secondary School in Toronto, I learned to type. Okay, it does not seem to be advancing so nicely. I learned to type on I wonder if this has anything to do. There's all kinds of settings. With, thicker and thinner, and that's good. Well, so be it. Anyway, I learned to type in high school on, it was an Olympia manual typewriter. Maybe a little bigger than one of these, but much the same, except I think you can see that there are, in fact, letters, as in Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U, I, O, P, etc., etc., etc. on the keyboard. But when I learned to type, there were no such letters on the keys. I think they had them on the numbers, but certainly not on the letter keys. And I can't speak for everybody, but certainly I learned more swear words in that class than anywhere else than I ever knew before, because speed tests meant that you were being tested for speed, obviously. And if something went wrong, or you mixed up something, you were deducted, I'm not sure if it was 5 or 10 words a minute. So if you were cruising along at your painfully slow, just learning speed, and you made a mistake or two, that was the end of that. And often the mistake would be, because there were no letters on the letter keys, is when someone would put the return back, they'd be typing away, they get to the end, they go back, and then they'd start to type. Well, they'd get their fingers off kilter, and then within moments you'd made 5, 6, 7, 10 mistakes, and there was just no hope. So that was no fun. So here is this little wee portable Commodore typewriter, which, it's funny, it's starting to move the paper. Maybe it's just a little tired. Maybe. Nope. Maybe if I give it a little workout. I don't suspect this has been used fairly often, fairly recently. Let's see if that. Well, you know what's happening is that the actual roller really isn't turning. Oh, I love the tab key. Anyway, enough. Let us see if it works. So I'm going to type, and I'm going to hit the shift, which shifts down the whole thing. D, oh look, there's a D. D, A. David Bradley is testing this vintage Commodore type. Oh. I guess I got to the end of the... Oh, you know what happened? The 1701 monitor got in the way. So it was going pretty well until that. So hang on. Let's see. Oh. Alright. Let's try that again. I'm going to try and type as I should, because I know how to type. It's just hard in this standing position. David. That was the wrong finger, but I got the right key. Is... What's going on here? T. Testing. This. An extra spin in there. That'll be an error. Vintage. Come on. Sure. Type. Is there an exclamation? Oh, there is an exclamation mark. Woohoo! But it's still... Oh. Maybe that's not going over as far as it should because the 1541s are in the way. No, that's where it should go. The paper is still not advancing. And I don't know why. Because it's, well, it's something in there. Maybe I should try the middle position here. Oh, it moved a bit. It did. I wonder if there's some setting back here. There is a funny looking thing back here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I know what that is. Huh. Just like on a lot of printers. There. That's to hold the paper in place. But does that help us? Not really. So does that help us? Oh. And then that little thing just fell down. It's like it wants to go, but it ain't. Oh well. Oh, another feature on this typewriter is red. So there's a two-part ribbon, and if I switch this switch down, and then I'm going to test all the keys. So that's 3/4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, dash, equals Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U, I, O, P, 1/2. A, S, T, F, G, H, I, K. No. They're working. F, G, H, J, K, L, semicolon. Cent. Oh, we got cents. It's about time somebody had some sense. So they all seem to be happy. Let's do... Oh, I've seen this on old videos because this tests all the keys. The quick brown box jumps over the lazy, oops, I can go back, dog, exclamation mark, and it's still not advancing. Oh well. So, here we have, oh, and it did it in red. Look at that, isn't it magical? So, most things on this sort of work, I will have to look into why it is that the return, although it returns, it doesn't really, oh, you know what, when I go slowly, sometimes Oh, there went some. Oh, there we go. It's moving. And it looks like it's moving about the right amount. If I go quickly, no. 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, no. Well, still, for something that's just probably going to sit around that I'm very likely to type on very much, but I could. I can make do. So, oh, now back to the model. Now that we are done with the fact that it does actually work. Well, I don't see anything on the back, I don't see anything on the bottom. So, oh well. Anyway, here is, I will type it. Here is a, oops, Vintaf, vintage, Commodore, Typewriter, 3 exclamation marks, and then I'll slowly, no, didn't go, slowly, no, didn't go, it's starting to try and move, slowly, come on, okay, it moved. Here is a vintage Commodore typewriter. And now I will see what I can do about figuring out what's wrong. But for the moment, this is David Bradley singing. No. Signing. Oops. Off for now. Oh, it's working. Kind of. Somewhat. Anyway, well, here you have it. A Commodore typewriter. Until we meet again, I remain at your service.